I think I saw some familiar names on the tombstones in the cemetery.
You might have.
One was Donald Siegel.
Oh, Don Siegel, did I put him in there?
Don Siegel, and the other was S. Leone.
The only, well, I was having a little fun with those
Paying
guys.
debts?
I wasn't wishing anything on them.
There's a reason nobody in Hollywood ever dared question Clint Eastwood twice. Long before the legend, before the Oscars, before the name became a symbol of toughness itself, the people around him already knew. He said what he meant, and he never once took it back.
There's a story I heard that you and Clint Eastwood both got started around the same time and that you were both fired from Universal Pictures on the same day.
That's true.
As young guys getting started out because they found fault with both of you. Why would they fire you, Clint Eastwood, or you? I mean...
Well, Clint, they said, you talk too slow and your tooth is chipped and you won't get it fixed. Mm-hmm. And you don't listen to anybody. You just want to do things your own way. Mm-hmm. And I said, why are you firing me? And they said, you can't act.
Now here's a piece of Hollywood history almost nobody remembers. Two future icons, Clint Eastwood and Burt Reynolds, walked into the same studio as unknown young actors and walked out fired on the exact same day over reasons so ridiculous you won't believe they were real.
So when you're in a Clint Eastwood movie, you don't even know the camera's rolling, and you just hear over your shoulder, all right, go ahead. And you just keep doing it until you hear him say, that's enough of that.
Everyone who ever worked on a Clint Eastwood set tells you the same story. No wasted time, no excess drama, just discipline. Robert Patrick learned that the hard way and loved every second of it.
I loved Clint. I worked with Clint.
He's a great. What did you do?
I did this movie called Midnight in the Garden, Good and Evil. I had one big scene in the courtroom.
That's great.
Yeah, I loved him. He was like,
that was a great movie.
He was the best director in terms of just like, he would just do your thing, shoot it, and then he'd go, that was great. Just this take, just acknowledge the jury. That's all I need you to do. I go, do you have anything else? He goes, no, how did you feel? I go, I felt great. He goes, all right, you want another one? He wouldn't even say action, remember? Yeah. He'd just go, Jack, to Jack Green as DP, and he'd just do that rolling motion.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I loved
Most Hollywood legends opened doors for their kids. Clint Eastwood slammed his shut. Even his own son had to fight, audition, and prove himself for every single role. No bloodline, no shortcuts, no exceptions.
And finally, how's Dad?
Dad's good.
What would surprise us to know about your dad? Any fun fact that you could share with us? Like, any punishments he gave you as a kid, or? Because I'd be terrified if he was my dad. I'd be.
You should be.
You don't know, but he would just look at you and like,
oh yeah,
really?
He'll take you down with a look. He will take you right down.
You don't stay at the top of this industry for 60 years by accident. And if you ask the people who knew Clint Eastwood best, his real power was never about what he said on screen. It was about what he refused to say at all.
On several occasions in this series, notably with Steven Spielberg, with Ben Kingsley, we've talked about the virtue and use of silence in film. Don Siegel has said the hardest thing to do is nothing. A number of people have paid tribute to your expressive use of silence. What you're doing with me this moment is what you do so extraordinarily well. On the screen, you listen. Is it that important to you?
I think it's the most important thing. It's certainly the most important thing as in acting is listening. Anybody can expound a lot of dialogue, but a lot of people don't listen well. In fact, I think it's something in life. My wife and I were talking about this the other night. Is one of the great things I think they ought to be teaching in schools, and not for acting, but for just life in general, is the art of listening. It's something that a lot of people don't understand, and a lot of people may listen or attempt to listen, but they don't hear, or absorb what they're listening to.
Even A-list legends get nervous around Clint Eastwood. Matt Damon walked onto set ready to give everything he had, and what happened in his very first take changed how he saw filmmaking forever.
And I showed up and I'm ready. It's like my chance to work with, one of my heroes. And the very first take, I did it. And meanwhile, I've done this so many thousands of times. I have, a number of different ways that I'm thinking of maybe doing the scene. So he goes, cut, print, move on. And I go, hang on. Boss, I want to do another one. I mean,
I wasn't even in costume.
That was the first one. Like, you want to do it. And he goes, why? You want to waste everybody's time?
Oh my God.
And I went, no, I guess we're moving on. And it was one take.
He was holding a gun.
But there was a kindness.
The unshakable toughness Clint Eastwood carried through his entire career. It wasn't built in Hollywood. It was forged years earlier. In a story of survival, his own family lived through one most people have never heard.
Dad he was in a plane crash in his early 20s, and it was off San Francisco. And he had to swim like a couple miles in that water to survive. Yeah.
Holy shit! He crashed into the water.
Yeah. Most people don't know that. It's
whoa.
But what happened was he was in the Army, and it was right around the time the Korean War was starting, and they were flying. They were doing a routine flight or something, and they had to crash land in the ocean.
Whoa.
And it was getting night, and I believed the pilot died, but the other guy he was with survived. So him and this other guy, they were swimming to shore, and they got split up because it was getting dark at night.
Whoa.
And so then now they're swimming alone.
Fame doesn't make you immune to nerves, not even for Ellen DeGeneres. The moment she came face to face with Clint Eastwood, even she couldn't help but turn into a starstruck fan.